Hello everybody and welcome back to the second shelf and to another Man Booker Longlist review. This is the sixth book I review. I will leave links to the other five that I've reviewed previously down in the show notes. And this, like I said, will be the last one. For those of you who asked in the comments about the schedule of reviewing, as this is the second shelf, I only review the Man Booker long-listed books written by women. There were 7, but I only review 6 because Rachel Kushner's book, The Mars Room, I DNF'd, and I didn't think it's okay to review a book that you DNF'd. So today is the last one, and it's Sophie McIntosh, The Water Cure, which came out in May of this year. And Sophie McIntosh is one of the UK writers longlisted, and Water Cure is her debut novel. The book is dystopian fiction, although it's not really clear whether the book is set in the future or whether it's just an alternate reality. But anyway, we have a family, the father referred to as King, a mother unnamed, just referred to as mother, and 3 daughters, Leah, Grace, and Sky. And they live far off the mainland on a remote island, and we learn that right in the beginning that they live in a sort of dilapidated, abandoned former beach resort. They live there because there's something happened in the past on the mainland that poses grave danger, especially to women. So there is, from the start, this theme that men are of great danger to women, and that's why the family chose to live on this remote island. The book is told from the perspective of the 3 daughters, mainly Grace, the eldest, and Leah, the middle one, and sometimes the 3 voices come together in a chapter and tell the story. The book opens when the father has disappeared. Presumably he is dead. The father is the only one who leaves this island and travels to the mainland to get supplies. And the story then evolves. In the first part, we are told about the life on this island. The 3 daughters are exposed to various abusive treatments by their parents, not only done by the father but also by the mother, and water plays an important role in these abusive treatments that are not considered abusive, by the way, by the girls, but cleansing rituals. The story then really takes off once that 2 men and a boy come to the island unexpectedly, and the story then evolves what should be done with the men because they are dangerous to the women, the relationships that develop between the 3 daughters and one of the men, and the ending is sort of a little bit open-ended once the women decide what to do. Now, there is a lot of positive things to be said about the book. I thought, certainly given the fact that it's a debut novel, the writing was really good. It evokes this really strange, eerie, claustrophobic environment in which these 5 people live. The description of these quote-unquote treatments is really scary and off-putting, and the way the family dynamic and the gender dynamic is described is interesting. I mean, there are interesting topics in that book. First off, a problem that I had is that the setting reminded me too much of another book that I read last year, Gather the Daughters. I will leave a link to the Goodreads page of this book down below, where we had a really similar setting, a remote island, a family living there, something horrible happened on the mainland, why they can't leave, and the father is the only one who travels back and forth to the mainland to get supplies. So I thought this was a bit meh. But okay. My main problem, though, with the book, why I didn't think it was very good, was the plot. Especially once the two men and the boy enter the story. The way the men are pictured and the relationship with the man and one of the daughters, it's just such a stereotypical, boring, predictable way of what happened, and men will be men, and women will always fall for the wrong man, and they can't be controlled, and it just didn't hit home with me at all from a plot or from a story point of view. I thought the final twist, when we learn more about the three sisters, was interesting, but also sort of predictable. Also, when we learn in the end what happened to the father, you could see that, coming a mile away. And I just don't like this kind of story when I feel everything that happens is either predictable or stereotypical. So although I can appreciate the themes and the topics that Sophie Mackintosh wanted to explore, and I can certainly appreciate the writing, the book just didn't do it for me from a story point of view. But looking at other reviews, I feel that I'm a bit in the minority here, and to give you a better sense, I selected two really positive reviews for you to check out. One is on YouTube, and that's by Jacqueline over at 6 Minutes for Me, who has a fantastic channel, by the way, and you should check her out anyway. And the other is written on a blog by Eric, on his blog The Lonesome Reader, and they both really liked the book. So just look at those positive reviews and see, whether you would want to check out the book. But for me, it just wasn't a success from the story point of view, like I said. Anyway, so this was my last Man Booker Longlist review. The shortlist will be announced on the 20th. I'm planning on, making a reaction video on the shortlist, depending on which books make the shortlist. Let me know whether you read The Water Cure, of course, or whether you are interested in reading it. Thank you very much for watching. I forgot to say that. And I'm looking forward to talking to you in the comments, and I'll see you all soon in my next video. Bye-bye.